Scientists accidentally found a woman frozen for 10,000 years. She didn't have any signs of decay at all, and her skin was extremely delicate and smooth. When they carefully observed her with a flashlight, they suddenly found that the woman's pupils reacted to light. The scientist also got nervous for a moment, because this is a reaction that only normal people have. So he quickly looked into her eyes again, and unexpectedly the woman's pupils were locked again. The scientist quickly told his colleagues they were in a hurry to push out the brainwave device and then connected the device to the woman, but the results shocked everyone. The woman from 10,000 years ago was still alive, so they immediately set up a computer and prepared to speed up the melting of this huge ice cube. As the temperature inside the room continued to rise, the spring water on top began to fall drop by drop. But the scientist still felt that the melting speed was too slow, so he added a circle of barbecue racks next to it, and the temperature was adjusted directly to 100 degrees. After a short few hours, the woman was finally released from the seal. The wonderful figure was also shown at random. Everyone moved the woman to the operating table and then cut open the fur on her body and prepared to do a full body check on her. However, it was devastating, and there were no signs of frostbite on the woman's body. As they took care of her, her temperature was gradually returning to normal. Blood pressure and pulse also began to slowly return to normal. Not long after, the woman suddenly blinked. Unexpectedly, she had regained consciousness. Everyone was stunned, and the woman from 10,000 years ago woke up miraculously. But just when the doctor was shocked, the girl was suddenly twitching and struggling. Fortunately, the doctor reacted quickly and even gave her an injection of a sedative, which gradually calmed her body. Then the doctor immediately took her blood for a test, but the result was shocking. He found that the girl's blood was changing, and this change was likely to be a certain disease. And the doctor inferred that the girl was likely to have lived for 40 million years, which is a new generation of humans from the Ice Age. However, the two of them had just lost their voices, and one of their teammates suddenly fainted in the lab. The fever reached a shocking 40 degrees. After a thorough examination, the doctor found that the blood of this teammate had also changed, and it was the same as the girl in the ice cube. Everyone immediately realized that they were also likely to be infected. But why was the girl okay? With this doubt, they immediately found each other to ask questions. But the girl was dumbfounded because she couldn't understand their language at all. But she showed her amazing learning talent and soon mastered the basic way of expression. But at this time, the doctor accidentally pulled the girl's sleeve and unexpectedly blinded her eyes directly. When the girl was defrosted, there was clearly a wound. Unexpectedly, just a few hours later, the wound healed miraculously. But when the two of them couldn't think straight, there was a strong blizzard outside the base. And a teammate who had just returned from an outside inspection fell to the ground with a painful look on his face, as if he had seen some kind of terrible creature. The woman next to him, Xiaomei, saw it and seemed to notice something. At this time, the teammate's heartbeat was getting weaker and weaker. Kuihua hurriedly took the elevator and tried to save her teammate. But at this time, the girl in the ice cube, Xiaomei, walked up to the front. Everyone saw that Kuihua was hurriedly called out, and Dashan didn't let her shout. Let's see what Xiaomei can do. Xiaomei gently put her hand on her teammate's chest. Then she began to open her eyes. She followed her teammate and breathed. The wound on her leg also recovered quickly. This operation directly shocked everyone and saw that her teammate had recovered. Kuihua looked at Xiaomei with unbelievable eyes and followed her teammates. Dashan had to ask Xiaomei to treat everyone. However, the kind Xiaomei had to treat everyone one by one. But everyone didn't know that every time Xiaomei saved someone, she was consuming a lot of white cells in her body. Soon after treating a teammate, Xiaomei completely collapsed.